Yeah. Hey guys, come on in for a few minutes. I'm not going to be on long. Not going to be on long, but I want to chop it up with you guys. I had a couple of questions that was posed to me, and I'm going to go ahead and give my opinion about it, guys. Two questions that was posed to me, and once I get a few people in, I'm going to elaborate on what those questions are. And how y'all doing? I got a few people in. I'm going to give my honest opinion today, guys. I know how you doing, Juana? How you doing, baby? I'll give my honest opinion today, guys. They've been asking me questions. They wanted to know what I thought about trees, and they want to know what I thought about trees and Tanya. Okay, I'm gonna give my opinion about it, guys. I'm gonna want you guys to come on in, come on in, come on in. How you guys doing? And also, I'm gonna pose two questions. I mean, two questions that was posed to me, and they've just been hitting me up and asking me my opinion about it. I'm gonna give my opinion about it, guys. Two questions. The two questions are what I think about trees and Tanya. You know that ordeal that went down, and also, do I think Chase is Shanty? Am I pronouncing that correctly? I'm gonna give you guys my answer. So I need a few of y'all to come on in. Go ahead and click the like button, guys. Go ahead and click the like button. If you're in, just go ahead and click it. I want to try to get at least a little bit more people on before I begin to speak. How you guys doing? And as we wait for people to come on in, I'm gonna go ahead and click in here and see who's on board and say hello. Hello, Tawana. How you doing? How you doing, Miss D Brown? Yes, Miss Angela Brooks. How are you guys? I am doing good, guys. I'm doing okay. I do apologize. I'm a little delayed on getting back to my family. You know, I love you guys. But two questions. Hey, Miss Devetta, how y'all doing? Two questions that was posed to me, and the questions were, what do I think about Latrice Allen and Tanya's situation? I'm gonna voice my opinion about that, guys. I am gonna share with you. I know this is a platform. I actually elaborate on things. Sometimes people may not be in agreement about what I have to say, and it's okay. It's their opinion and it's mine. Okay. And then another question is, Chase. Do I think Chase dishing out local tea is shanty? I'm gonna give you guys my opinion on that. So, guys, since I got a few people in here, I want to go ahead and get started. Okay. I want to go ahead and get started. Which one do you guys want to know about first? Do you want to know about Latrice and Tanya first, or Chase? Do I believe Chase is Shanty? You guys go ahead and put a question. Put one that you want me to talk about first, and then I'll decipher from that and get started on that. How you doing? How you doing, Patrice Thomas? Yeah, Linda Johnson. How you doing, guys? Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, which one you guys want to hear first? Are you guys out there? I want to know your opinion. Which one you want me to elaborate on first? Do you want to know what? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get to it because I know what it is that I think in my mind that I want to talk about. Okay, guys. Um, let's start with, is Chase dishing out with local tea? Is she Shanty? Okay. Hold on. Somebody call me. Let me tell them I'll call them back later because this is important. Well, guys, I examined. I don't know Chase personally. Okay, dishing out with local tea. I've seen some of her videos, and I'm pretty sharp about things that I hear when people say it, and then I can reference from that and compare. I'm pretty good when it comes to things like that. Now, y'all, I want y'all to hear me and hear me out clear. This is my opinion. This is my opinion, okay, guys? But my opinion, based off my observation, Chase dishing out with local tea. I believe that that person and the lady Shanty is the same person. That's my opinion now. And the reason why I say that, I mean, I don't know what could be the reason why they don't want to know that Chase and Shanti may be the one and the same person. They may have their reason for that. But I believe that that is the same person. And let me tell you why I believe that. Because I've actually examined the voice pattern. I listened to Chase dishing out with local tea. She never done any harm to me. I actually reviewed some of her content, and I actually listen to her sometimes, you know. But then I went back and I actually looked at that video or several videos of the Shanti lady, the lady that does hair, that's a hairdresser, that's a beautician. They voice to me sound like the same one and the same person because they sound very much alike. Some of the phrases that Chase dishing out the local tea, she make the same phrases and same sound as Shanti to me. To me now. Now let me share something with you. I'm gonna give both of these people they prop. I hope that they don't take it as something negative. The lady Shanti, that lady can lay some hair, baby. She's a beautician and she knows her work. I'm talking about she's cold, baby. She knows her work. She's good at what she does. That lady that does the hair, that her name is Shanti. She is. It looks like she knows what she's doing at that barbershop. I think she's the owner of that barbershop. You can't take that away from her. But to me, darling, you and Chase dishing out the local tea, you one and the same. I don't know what, why, you want to separate the two. You have your reasons. But that's just me, darling. I'm not saying anything negative about you. I'm just calling what it sounds like to me. Okay? You sound like the same person. I don't know why we're separating the two, but you may have your reasons. I don't know why. But baby, I wouldn't compare the voice pattern, the same phrases, and the tone. That sounds like the same person to me, y'all. I'm sorry. It is what it is, okay? So, hey, that's my take on it, guys. That's my take on it. Now, let's go to Latrice and Tanya. They appear to be friends, okay? Me, if I have a friend, people fall out sometimes with their friends. They do. But me, myself, I would have a conversation with my friend outside of social media because I would value my friend's opinion. I would value the relationship of my friend, if that's my friend, because you can't find. There's not too many friends out here, guys. I'm gonna keep it real with you. There's not too many friends out here. I do remember Latrice saying that Tanya was a good friend of hers. They're good friends. But to me, if I have a friend, I would not get on the platform and have this discrepancy with my friend because that's something that she or he and I would talk about outside social media. And if we do have a disagreement, if we are truly friends, we should be able to make up and come back together again and make things right if we're friends. You see what I'm saying? And not let small things, minute things destroy a perfect friendship. You see what I'm saying? Now, what happened when they were out on their vacation? I mean, when she was getting her surgery done, hey, I wasn't there. But if I value someone as a friend, I don't want anything to taint that relationship. And if we are really truly friends, we should be able to talk about things. We should be able to talk about things and try to get an understanding. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to expose them in a way to make them look bad. I wouldn't want to make them feel some kind of way or put them in an awkward position where it seems as though, it appears heartless. Okay? I don't know if I'm really answering your guys' questions as it relates to Tanya and Latrice. Maybe they can kind of make amends and put this thing back together because I'm telling you, a good friend is hard to find. You understand me? A good friend is hard to find. You can count them on one hand. They're far in between. So if, in fact, their friendship meant anything, they should be able to make amends and not come on social media and then and that'll sever everything off. So I don't know if it's already damage has been done where they can't do that, but not your family. But I would get on. I would not put my friend in a position where they have to make a decision where, hey, should I do this or should I do that? Or if so, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because I want to know how that person truly feels. Because sometimes you could be doing things and not aware that you're causing hardship to someone. You see what I'm saying? That's what friends do. They talk it over. You talk about it. You work through it, and not let small things get in your way. And then when you sense that that person is hurt, you stop in your track and say, "Well, what's going on?" And then y'all talk about it and you apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't mean that. You see what I'm saying? And you know somebody is putting their best foot forward to protect you and be there for you. You got to be able to reason things, guys. You got to be able to know some things are worth more value than getting on social media and talking about it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of things have certain things have value and not getting on social media, putting it out there for the world to know because some things ain't meant for social media. I'm just keeping it real. That's my take on it. I know I may touch a little, I may step on somebody's toes right now, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm saying it out of place of love. Okay, family? I'm saying it from a place of love because you can't find good, genuine people that's gonna really be solid rock, solid heart, solid rock for you. Okay, so if that's important to you, you cherish that, you value that. Okay, because what'll happen is you'll find yourself alone. You'll find yourself alone, and then you're gonna be like, who can I trust? Who can I trust? Now this is for both parties. Both parties. I'm lit. This is for anybody. But then you start having people come in your life. Then you can start to wonder who is really for me because now no one's there. Especially I had a friend that's a friend to me. She could have been a friend to Trees. Trees could have been a friend to her. So you start to wonder. Now these other people around me are they really are they in my best interest? That's for anybody in this world. I'm talking to any. If the shoe fits, wear it. It's hard to come, baby. Friend is hard to come back. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I have, when you say you're a friend to somebody and you prove yourself to be a friend and it's really genuine, you value those people because they're hard to come back. You see? Yeah, that's my take on it, family. I know people may not, they might say, hey, Pat, what you're talking about? What I'm talking about is real. You keep living. Life will teach you. You keep living. See? You got to value things that are important. And you got to know the importance of things. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to look over little things if it's not too detrimental. If it's not detrimental to you. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff. And then sometimes if you talk about it, a lot of times people don't communicate. Sometimes that's what our problem is. We don't communicate. Let's communicate. And then sometimes what's in it for you? Are you in it for a selfish gain? You see what I'm saying? What is your real true motive? See, people, you got to be careful because people have motives. People have motives. They only last for a short period of time. I'm not talking about Tanya. I'm not talking about the truth. I'm just talking about people. If they're not genuine in your life, it'll rear its ugly head. You understand me, family? People will be in your life for just a season. For just a season, you see? So if you got a good friend, hold on to that friend. Keep an open mind. Especially if you got somebody riding or dying for you. You got to know what's important. Open your eyes. You see? And be patient with people. Sometimes we're so impatient. We want it now. It don't work like that. And stop being selfish. You see, you got to think about other people other than yourself. What relationship, man? You have to think about the next man if you want that thing to last. Because it ain't all about you. Because if that's the case, you're going to be alone by yourself. And it's a lonely world out here by yourself, baby. You can have everything, but you ain't got nobody to share with. It's no good. It's no good. So be patient with people. You see, be a little bit more understanding toward the next man. Because we're imperfect creatures. We're not perfect. But if somebody is in your life trying to make this thing right, you be patient with that person. Or if you're gonna lose, you might gain this and gain that, but you're gonna be a loser. Who wants a lonely world out here? Everybody, oh, I don't mind being alone. But you don't want to be alone. You at least want somebody you can count on. My heavens. Who wants all the money in the world and all of this and ain't got nobody to share it with? What kind of cockamole stuff is that? That's hardship. If I got a good friend in my life, I want to keep him. And I value that. What if something is hurting my friend, I want to talk about it because my friend is important to me. What's going on, baby girl? What happened? Did I do that? Oh, babe, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. And you excuse my friend, you think they gonna suffer while I get a kick out of it? Oh no, that ain't right, y'all. I'm not saying that's what happened to them. I'm just saying people protect and value what's important to you. If it ain't important to you, well, hey, there you go. But sometimes we need not to be selfish, family. Let's not be selfish. Because there's more to life than that. There's more to life than what's in front of you. You have to make sacrifice. How you think relationship last? You think relationships are perfect? That's whatever. If it's friends, your mate, jobs, you have to be patient. I have to say, well, I'm gonna go ahead and be the bigger person, and then I'm gonna back down to make things work. If it's worth it, family, you got to, and that's where the love come in at. That's where the love come in at, family. That's when you humble yourself. You got to humble yourself. You got to humble yourself, family. If you want anything to last in life, you gotta be humble. Show humility. That shows strength. That don't show sign of weakness. Like a patient with somebody. That shows that you're a wise one. You're a smart one. You're an understanding one. You're a loving one. That's what that shows. That shows strength, baby. That don't show no weakness. You got to know the difference. You got to know the difference. Family, I know I don't want to burden y'all too much about this, but I kept getting this all in my pack. Won't you please? I'm gonna respond today. What do I think about Latrice and Tanya's ordeal when they went on their trip? If they truly value each other's friendship, commends. I know she probably hurt. They probably hurt. Whatever went down. But me, I will value my friend because they're hard to come back. And sometimes I tell you something about a good friend. A good friend can be overprotective. They can see if something else going wrong, tell you shouldn't make this move. They have what they see. They see. You know what I mean? Because that's what friends do. When they see something coming, you can't see this train coming. Some things may be said around you, and it may not be said around the other end. Your true friend, pick up on it. And your true friend confront the so-called friend in front of you. Let them know you see right through them. It's not that person may be jealous. This person may be protective of you. Now, I'm not saying that's the trees and tiny situation. I'm just telling you what true friends do. They go to bat. They try to protect you. You see what I'm saying? You better value a good friend because they're hard to come by, baby. I'm telling you. They're hard to come by. You can count them on one hand. Friends are hard to come by. If she meant what I will say, if those two really Truth, if each other make right, if it may be. And sometimes we got to be a little bit more understanding of one another. We're not perfect. We're not perfect. If you had a scale, and if you weighed it, if your weight is bad on scale, keep it. But if you got a scale and the bad outweigh the good, set it free. That's for anybody. Get a scale, get a mental scale in your mind, and count all. If since y'all upset, whoever upset you and your friend, your man, your what, if on that scale, what they've done, if you want to call it, whatever the bad, if the bad outweigh the good, let them go. But if that good outweigh the bad, don't take one piece and 2 pieces and weigh the scale and put it on the scale. Weigh the entire thing. And if the good outweigh the bad, you better hold on. Because if you don't, it's going to be your loss. Your loss. You understand me? It's going to be your loss. Everything happened for a reason. Well, I would say this. Let us not get too pumped up with pride. Let us not let the worldly things become what they are, and it supersedes common sense. Okay? Let us not become so selfish and so self-righteous or so into what we're doing that we forget about somebody else. Let us not be arrogant and lose. Lose more than you lose. You start getting broken down. All the good start leaving you. Then you're alone. Don't nobody want to be alone. How y'all doing, family? Don't nobody want to be alone. Now that's my take on it, y'all, and that's the way I feel about it. I'm gonna go to these drawing board and I'm gonna see what my family out here. How y'all doing? I know I may have ruffled some folks' feathers today, but a friend of mine is worth keeping. I cherish a good friend. I cherish a good relationship. That's right. I cherish that. I value that. You can't put money. Money can't compare. So you got somebody you can count on. You get sick, they can rely on you. If I say, hey, I need you right now, you come there. But now look, we got to be fair too. Person can't be there all the time. They can't be at your beck and call all the time. You got to understand that. But I guarantee you they're gonna find a way to do something for you if they can. If they can't be there, they'll make something happen somewhere. Their hands is on something helping. We got to be open-minded, family. We can't be selfish. You grow. That's a form of growth. When you're able to deal with situations when things don't always go your way, but yet you're understanding about it and you work through them. And if you have somebody that's patient with you and have done a lot of things that other people wouldn't have done, and you see that and they're there, let's not take advantage of that. Let's not abuse that. You see what I'm saying? Because when somebody do something for you, appreciate it. Now, one would ask, why are they doing this? If it's genuine, okay. Or we know when stuff is on the on the okie doke. But it has to be genuine. People gonna pick up stuff if it ain't genuine now. I ain't telling y'all to be no fool about stuff. I'm just telling you to pay attention. And you can tell if something is genuine, if somebody in it for the money, or if there's somebody in it for the fame, or somebody in it to gain something from you. You can tell. I ain't telling y'all to be no fool. I'm just telling y'all to know when you got a true friend. If you have a friend, it's worth cherishing. It's worth protecting. It's worth taking your time with. It's worth understanding. Okay? Sometimes they may tell you stuff you don't even want to hear. Because they tell you stuff you don't want to hear. That don't mean they ain't your friend. But now you gotta know when what they saying too. See, that's why I tell you about that discernment thing. Use discernment. You know, I don't know I don't know the entire ordeal that went on with between two while they were out doing their thing, while she was taking care of her business and while Tanya. I don't know the increments of that. I'm talking to you about valuing friendship. Okay, only those two know exactly what happened. Me, you my friend. Don't bring my business to no social media. I'm just telling you right now. If you my friend, if you respect me as a person, don't bring my business to social media. Okay, that's one thing. I'm just telling you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. And if I did do that, I apologize and I want to make this thing right. And if I brought it to social media, I apologize on social media. And then next time I wouldn't do it that way again. But y'all, we got to move a little bit differently. I don't know. We live in a different time. We live in different time. People doing things different these days. You know what I'm saying? Some things may be more acceptable getting on YouTube or getting on a platform and exposing people. And I see that a lot. People do that a lot. They don't have no tact. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about them two. I'm just saying some people, the first thing they do, boom, you know, social media. Some things don't need to be on social media all the time. You see what I'm saying? But hey, that's my take on it, family. I know. Some people may not be happy about it, but it's okay. I still care about you. But that's the thing about PatriciaE-TV or Patricia E. I'm gonna say something. That's hey, I'll say some things, but I try to give my reasoning from behind it to explain why I say the thing I say. Okay. Yeah, so they came on my platform and that's what they asked me for. I put it out there. So I don't know, y'all. What you say, Linda? You said whichever you prefer. Okay, darling. Yeah, I talked about the Chase dishing out with local tea. Hey, no beef me. Chase dishing out with local tea, and I have no beef. Matter of fact, I've commented one on her videos that she did a great job. You know, she brought home a certain point that I valued, and I appreciate that. Now, when I heard this other woman, Channing, I hope I got this woman's name right. The hairdresser, the beautician, the lady that owns it. That's what they say. She owns a salon. I heard the voice. I didn't need nobody to tell me anything because I do my own research. I searched that out, and to me, that's the same woman. Period. Point blank. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. That voice. I'm a voice analyst. I can listen to your voice and compare it to somebody else and tell. Sometimes people mimic and they have a voice over and they sound like certain people. Maybe so. Well, whoever that voice is that's working at that beauty salon and the Chase dishing out low tea, that sound like the same person. I'm just telling you, y'all. I'm telling you. If you want to prove it different, I would need to see Chase dishing out with local tea and that woman standing side by side and let them talk for me to believe anything different. If you can't do that, then my mind is sealed. That's what I believe. Now, I don't know what's the reason why they don't want to connect the two, because I think there's great qualities in both people. They have both qualities. That woman, that beautician lady, that woman cold. Did y'all see how she do hair? That woman is cold-blooded. She's bad in the shop. She's cold. She do great work. I've seen it. I said, ooh, now that's how you do hair, baby. That's how you do hair. I don't know why she don't want to connect the two. Now, I'm going to tell you another thing I noticed, but I'll say that for another show, because if I get off into that, that's going to be a real interesting topic. But, yeah, she's good with that hair. She cuts hair. I don't know if she color, but baby, she style hair and she's cold. She's cold. And Chase, if you are Shannon, I'm just gonna give you a prop, baby. You cold at the shop, darling. It is what it is. You are cold-blooded with them scissors, and you're a bad hairdresser, baby. I'm gonna give you your props. Now I don't know why you don't want to connect the two, but that's your business. But that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you and her are one and the same. It is what it is, baby. Don't get upset, but that's just my opinion. How you doing, Miss Brown? Yeah. What you say, Lindsay? Chase is full of yo, you said she full of it? Well, I know one thing. That woman that does that hair, she cold. That's a good opinion. Yeah, I just try to. That's just my opinion, y'all. Value your friendship, and you know if it's meant, you know they'll come back together and make that thing right. If it's meant to be. If it ain't, then you guys, you know, everybody, you know, it's a season for everything. You know. What you say, Carol? Yeah. Oh, how you doing, darling? How you doing? Guys, if you guys haven't subscribed to Patricia E. Jackson, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I don't know if y'all heard YouTube, if I'm not mistaken, on the 29th of this month, if you have your subscribers, if they're not visible, it's going to be visible. They're going to take that option where you don't want your subscribers visible. They're going to make that option available, so you're not going to be able to hide your subscribers anymore. I think that's what they stated, guys. So, you know, it is what it is. So everybody will be able to see your subscribers. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to end up unhooking my subscribers so you can see it. I got that certain amount, but I'm gonna wait till YouTube work their magic and then everybody be able to see everybody's subscribers. Yeah, guys. Yeah. So that it is what it is. Value friendship, and if you are, you know, you may not want. And that, another thing could be chasing out what is it? Chase dishing out with local tea. Maybe she don't. Maybe she don't want to connect the two pages together. Maybe she want to keep the mystery up of people not knowing who she is. Could be okay. That's her prerogative. But based off the voice, that voice to me sounds like Chase dishing out local tea. I'm just telling you, baby. I know you may not like that, but other people have their opinion and they're gonna listen. Only thing they have to do is listen. The voice pattern is there. It's there. Now, you know, people are able to throw their voice now, y'all. People are able to throw their voice and make their voice sound like somebody. But in this instance, it's an ongoing thing. So you can only throw your voice so long. You see, at some point you're gonna change it. But then you know, hey, only thing you have to do go back and listen to it yourself, guys. That's just my opinion. You don't have to do nothing but compare the voice pattern, listen to different slang or certain words that's said. Boom, handwriting on the wall. All right, guys. Yes, Jimmy Land, you said hello, Patricia. Good afternoon, sweetie, and everyone in the chat. Yes. Everyone says hello as well. Yeah, we got who is this? Zuri Machamba. The voice are very much the same to me as well. Yeah, the voice is the same. I don't understand why because the Shanty lady, she got like how many followers she got? 20,000? I gotta go back and look at it. She got a nice little following, but they follow her because of the hair. And very well should be, because that woman cold. I don't care what you say, y'all. Yeah, that woman cold with them scissors. And she know how to do that hair. So she is proficient in that work. So she know her stuff now. I can't take that from her. Now, Chase, I don't know why, if you that woman, why you don't want them folks to know that you over there bad with them scissors like that, baby, because you cold. If that's you cold, baby, in the shop. But anyway, you know, it is what it is, baby. You know, people don't find out certain things. You can only hide for so long. If that's you can only hide for so long. But I don't know why you don't want them to be connected, but that's your prerogative. Yeah, that's your prerogative, darling. I ain't got no beef with you. I'm just keeping it real. Just letting you know. People do have a way of finding out things as far as, if somebody's behind the scene at some point, they want to know who you are, but you don't have to be, in front of the camera if you don't want to. You got that right. You have that right. Hey, Miss Vieta, how you doing, baby? You say hi, everyone, in Baton Rouge today. Hi, everyone. Oh, so you said you in Baton Rouge today with my brother at his doctor's appointment. I miss y'all. Yeah, we miss you too, Miss Vieta. You tell your brothers we're going to keep him in our prayers, and we want to make sure and pray that you get back to us safely and safe travels. And I thank you for being a supporter. And we got much love for you, darling. Yes. Thank you so much. How y'all doing? I'm reading y'all comments because I wanted to know what you guys think. Hello, everyone. We got Angela Vaughn says hello, everyone, in the chat. We have Jimmy. Jimmy says, Devetta, my sister, good afternoon, sweetie. Yeah, she is a sweet person. Let me tell you something about Vieta. Miss Vieta, We got Vieta Devetta. Well, anyway, they're a true supporter. I would say Miss Vieta this lady is so sweet. This woman here, Vieta, is so sweet. To me, she's really down to earth. What you see is what you get. And she's a giving person. And we thank you, baby, because you give to a lot of people. You give to a lot of people. You've been supporting me on a monthly basis. And darling, I thank you. You're so good to me. And I've noticed that you do a lot of people that way. So thank you, darling, for showing your love. And Mrs. Devetta, I be saying your name, Devetta, and I'm sorry if I screwed your name up, but yeah, Miss Ivetta, Vieta. See, I'm screwing y'all names up, Ivetta and all this better. Yeah, Miss Vieta, that's it. Yeah, we missed her, don't we? Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's what's going on in the news. And you said, no, they not. Okay, you said the real truth. You said, no, they not the same person. They're both from, oh, you said they're from Jamaica and just have an accent. Okay, well, thank you, Miss Real Truth. Thank you for clearing that up. Yeah, well, Miss the Real Truth says, she says, no, they're not. It's okay. Well, thank you, Miss Real Truth. Well, to me, they sound like the same person. Like I said, y'all, they sound like the same people. They sound like it. And to me, that's what it sounds like. Okay, it is what it is, guys. Thank you, Miss Real Truth. I thank you, darling. We still love you. We ain't gonna fall out about a matter of opinion. We're not gonna fall out about that, darling. No, ma'am, we're not. And I'm so glad that we have this platform that we can be able to have a conversation. That's what I tell you about conversating, communicating. Things may not, like I was going back to the two ladies that just come off the trip that we're having conversations about now, Teresa and Tanya. They may have a disagreement. Like Miss LaTruth, Miss Real LaTruth said, this is what Miss Real LaTruth said. No, they're not the same person. They're both from Jamaica and just have accent. You see, family, we may disagree on that. But that don't mean we have to fall out. That don't mean I gotta say you're a dirty dog and all this. No, that's her opinion. And this is my opinion. So we have a different matter of opinion, but that does not mean that we can't work through things and have a meeting of the minds and have a conversation. And that's the point I'm making to you guys. Family, we're not going to always agree with one another. But that don't mean at the sight of one thing like that we ready to pull the dagger out and stab you in the neck. Why they do that at? Why they do that at? No, that's to me that's compulsive, a lack of control. And when you have that lack of control in your behavior, anybody can tip you off or tick you off, and you'll flip out. And that's unstable. I don't like unstable behavior. You see what I'm saying? Because you can get you and me in trouble. You see what I'm saying? When you got somebody ready to flip out at the drop of a dime, maybe they got some mental issues. Maybe there's something else underlying than what we know. Because that's not normal for somebody to flip out. Don't flip out for. I just made a statement. My opinion. That's what I thought. And I could be wrong. It could be because they have people that have same sounding voices. But I actually examined it, and to me, it seemed like they one and the same. That's just to me now. Until something further can prove different, I'm going to think that. I can always come back to the drawing board and apologize. Hey, I'm sorry. Wrong. I've done that before. Apologize when I'm wrong. But see, in order to do that, you got to be able to communicate. In order to do that, you got to be able to listen. In order to do that, you can't be just flip your wing, just flip out. Because when you find a person keep flipping out all the time, they don't want to hear nothing what nobody say. Your word is gold, and can't nobody hear nothing you have to say. I mean, you can't hear nothing nobody else have to say. You're unstable. You might have a screw somewhere. You see what I'm saying? And you see, I don't like dealing with people like that. I don't like dealing with nobody that don't want to talk, don't want to communicate. Because that means that you're unreasonable. You can't reason with things. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes reasoning with things may be the sensible thing to do at a critical time. Reasoning with things may be able to save your life. Reasoning with things may be able to save your business. Reasoning with things may be able to save your family. So don't tell me that, hey, you unstable and you kind of flipped out in the head. Now, if somebody is unstable like that and flipped out in the head, let it be known so maybe you can get some mental help, get some help, psychological help. Then I can have a better way of understanding why you behave the way you behave. I ain't talking about no particular person right here. I'm just talking about if that is a situation. You see? Then I won't expect certain things out of you because I know you're a little bit slow or something, or you're a little bit off or something. Then I won't see you in that light like that no more. Then I say, okay, exception because you're a little off a little bit. Sometimes people need a little help. And then I can be a little bit more understanding. But if you profess to be this brilliant minded, sharp, smart, this and that, and you flip it out every time, then that tells me something. Then that tells me either you selfish, you don't give a about nobody. And hey, you see what I'm saying? You just thinking about yourself. You see what I'm saying? You stepping on people necks, you don't care, then that's something different. Then I can examine that situation for what it really is. That's all I'm saying, family. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, family. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I just want to come on here and tell y'all my viewpoint. Like I say in my title, it's just my opinion. If you have a friend, hold on to your friend, y'all. It depends on what it is that they've done. If they're sleeping with your man, you might need to cut them loose. If they're stealing from you, you might need to cut them loose. If they plotting on you, get you killed, you might need to cut them loose. But some kind of flaw they may have, but everything else is top of the line. You may need to weigh your options, family. Weigh your options because it may be worthy of holding on. You know when something ain't right for you. You know when it ain't good for you. You know that. So if it's worth holding on, hold on to it, baby. I want to thank y'all for loving on PatriciaE-TV, also known as Patricia E. Jackson, guys. Appreciate you. Go ahead and click the like. Go ahead and subscribe. I haven't been on here as regularly as I should. I know I had some things that come up dealing with my business, dealing with some other things I have to put it in motion. But guys, I had to take care of that. That's why I come. I don't quite understand when people have tragic things that go on in their life, how they're able to come back to the platform immediately and raise HELL. I don't understand. Because when I'm busy with something like outside, like in the real world, it takes up a lot of my time, my mental, my psyche. So, and then the physical part, I have to be involved. So when that happens, I got to kind of stay grounded on that to make sure that is in place and that gets off the ground right. So when I see people say, well, I done lost this and I did, and they get back on social media and wreak havoc in somebody else's life day in and day out, I don't quite understand that. I don't quite understand how they're able to. I don't know. Unless they have been a troublesome person all their life, But sometimes you got to pull away and handle your business and come back. But love you guys. I love you and I appreciate you. Y'all stick around soon because I got some more voiceovers and I also got some more social media comments I need to talk about. Okay, guys. Love you guys. Stay ahead of the game. Stay woke, guys, and value your friendship. And listen. Pay attention to stuff. Pay attention to phrases people use. People don't say. Different people don't. Well, they do. Different people do use the same phrase, but in comparing something, just listen to their voice pattern. Mm-hmm. You listen to the phrases that they use. Listen to the sound. Okay, guys? All right. Love you. See you guys. See you guys. Who is this? Ocean. What's going on, Ocean? What'd you say? I done more than stepped on some toes. Well, hey, you know how that goes. Y'all know how that goes. It's okay. I'm okay. It's gonna be all right. I haven't said anything that don't need to be said. Not sure about their friendship, but there's now a whole mess with Chef Carmen and Treese have been knowing her for years. Yeah, well, you know, people do fall out. People do fall out sometimes. I told you guys, people are in your life for a season, but sometimes if you got a true friend that's hanging in there with you, just hold tight, hold tight. Beautifully here. You said, lady, you said I want clout. This is Miss Beautifully here. Well, Miss Beautifully here, I am actually one of your subscribers. I actually don't have anything negative to say about you. You mentioned that I just want clout. Well, Miss Beautifully here, I'm still gonna support you because I've supported you a long time. I'm still gonna support you. I don't have anything negative to say. What I'm saying to you, if you are friends, you guys just hold on tight. If y'all friendship is worthy, it's meant, just hold on. I don't know if you took what I said personal as an attack on you. It is not an attack on you. It's an attack on valuing friendship. If somebody is important to you, okay, and if they're good outweigh the bad, then just hold on. I'm not talking about you need to hold on to trees or trees need to hold on. I'm just talking about anybody that has a friend, you would hold on. Now, you know, you might not feel the same. I'm still going to support that because I still see good in you. I still see good in you. So this is not an attack on you, Miss Beautifully Hill. And I know this may have been a touchy subject. That's probably why you making a statement. But I ain't gonna fall out with you about that because I know you're probably going through something right now because you may value your friendship with Latrice. And this ain't no attack on you. This is not an attack on you. This is not an attack on Latrice. This is what I see in a friendship with someone. So much love, darling. I love you too. I love you too. I ain't gonna fall out with you because I kind of like you. I kind of like you. So it ain't clout. It's just my opinion, baby. This is just a platform, and this is just my opinion. But I still love you. I'm still gonna watch it because I there's something about you that I like. So we gonna worry about the pod. You said I just won't clout, but you see that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta be able to hear things that you don't like to hear. You see, people, you got to be able to hear things that you don't like to hear, and sometimes you got to take it in. Take it in. Take it in. And sometimes we got to not take it personal sometimes, especially if there's a message to be told. You see what I'm saying? If it's meaningful. And maybe sometimes you got to think about what's going on in people's lives at the time when people say and do the things they do. You get what I'm saying? Things can be going on. Sometimes people say stuff and angry. They'll lash out. And they'll come back and say, I'm sorry, I ain't mean that. I done that. I've done that. I have done it. That's right, y'all. We not perfect. That's where the understanding come in at, family. You got to be mature enough to, when somebody tell you something, listen. They don't make it right because they told you. Or maybe there's a message in what you're saying that we need to take heed. Not that I'm chasing cow, but the point I'm making to you is this. That may be a message. Okay? And the message is, if I have a friend, if I value my friend, we may be able to work it out. That depends on what went down. That depends on what went down. Okay? So beautifully here, I'm still gonna support you because I like your page, honey. I think you're a genuine person at heart. I really do. So that's my take on that. Love you, darling. Hey, you still can be on my page and talk all you want to because yeah, I subscribe to your page. I'm still gonna subscribe, but you ain't done nothing to make me not subscribe to your page. All right, moving on. I was gonna leave the thing, y'all, but I'm gonna look at a couple of these questions. You says, well, just to let everybody know, some people haven't heard the Peaches was caught on the phone with one man band TV. He recorded her and played the recording today. What? Jimmy Lynn, what's up, Jimmy Lynn? Girl, let me go back and what was on? You know what? I might have to go back and listen to what the recording stated. Jimmy Lynn, you said he recorded. What is going on, y'all? He recorded it. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go back and listen, Jimmy Lynn. Thanks for that bit of information, baby. Appreciate it. We got we said Chase and Shannon is not the same person. They were in the live together. Really? Okay, what Faith? What? See, that's what I'm. Hey, I can get on here and apologize. Hey, go ahead and was in the live together. Well, let me hear what tell me the episode of that. Did they both show their face or something? Because I can listen to a voice and tell if they one and the same now, or if this is a different person. I can listen to a voice and tell if that's the different. They are using a different person. But I am willing to. I'm open-minded to listen to that, Miss Faith. I thank you for that, darling. Did y'all hear Faith? Faith says Chase and Shani is not the same person. They were in a live together. I will try to go back and listen to that, Faith. I thank you, darling, for that information. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Mrs. Tawana, Lord, you said, in my opinion, you never mistreat your friend. If there is a problem, we need to talk. And no other grown person can tell another grown person who to be friends with. You got that right, baby. Now, Tawana, you got that right now. I would say that statement is truthful, because my thing about that is talk is a great tool to use, y'all. Talk it over, because there could have been something that could have been missed. You see what I'm saying? Whatever that may be. Okay? Talk it over, baby. Sometimes talk, if they're willing to talk it over, because sometimes people can be unreasonable. Sometimes people can be unreasonable. And sometimes you have to give them their space. You have to give them their space and give them some time, let them work things over. I don't, y'all, this conversation that we're having now, it may touch some people. I hope that we are adults enough to be able to just listen to the point that's being made, not finding fault in either. Not finding fault in either. Just understanding something happened, and if we could have done something a little bit different to make it better. That's what this is all about. This ain't to blame Tanya. This ain't to blame Latrice. This ain't what this is about. This is about what I'm saying, my opinion about my friendship with my friend. Value your friend if they're your friend. Y'all work through that thing. Work through it. Because sometimes you can't find a good friend sometimes. And they're hard to come by. And if the good outweigh the bad, go with the good. That's what this is about. I hope and sometimes we have to be listeners too. A lot of us, we quick to respond when it comes to certain things without listening. Just listen. If you listen, you might you'll catch a lot of stuff. You almost got to listen with your eyes. Your ears got to almost be your eyes. You see what I'm saying? Hear things. That's why I told you about these phrases, and when you hear certain things, say it, repeat it, pattern, the waves, tone. But sometimes people listen and they don't listen. They're ready to go on attack. It ain't about that. No. It ain't about that. It's about listening to what's being said. Analyze it. What can I take from this? What can I heed from this? That's all this is, baby. I don't want to step on nobody's toe, but hey, them toes, they get out there sometimes, but it's okay. What I said ain't gonna kill you. You might learn from it. You might learn from it. What you said, Karen? Not sure about their friendship, but now there's a whole mess between Trees and Chef Carter. Yeah, well, hey, I don't know their relationship. You said, Lim John, you said you called it? Okay, social media is the person. Social media is the person. Or is that a page name, social media? Oh, social media is the problem. It sure can be, baby. It sure can. It can be if you get caught up in it. Miss Carol, you said Jimmy Lynn. I haven't heard it, but I don't trust that. What'd you say, D. Brown? Avis. Jimmy Lynn, this whole situation is a real mess. Yeah, well, I like both of them. I mean, I just sometimes we got to work on some things, family. Sometimes we got to work on things because you can lose people. We can lose people, but sometimes people may need a separation to kind of you go back to the drawing board, and it's okay. It's okay. What you say, Miss Jimmy? You said Linda Johnson. You got it too. You got the recordings too. I heard it through Sweet Tea. She mentioned it on her video. I do not follow him. Okay. You said Lizzie. You said yes. Peaches is caught on the phone with mess. What tells information on trees? Yes, but you're not hearing what's going on. How you met? You need to go see. Okay. So this recording, guys, you said the recording is on One Man Band TV. This recording, and you stating that he recorded Peaches, and Peaches is saying what? What is Peaches supposed to be saying? You said, I guess you have to go and listen, right? So sometimes people can hear certain things and miss some, and then turn the whole conversation around. So it's best to probably go ahead and listen to it if it's still available out there, I guess. So you're saying it's on One Man's Band TV. If any are interested in listening. Okay, right. Okay. He said, Karen, I don't know why she called him, but it was her. Mm-hmm. It's a mess, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I try to. It's Miss Allen. Y'all something else on here. You was just talking good about me. Mm-hmm. Who you talking about? Me? Babe, I still love you. I still love you. I'm a support of you. I want people, people got to understand that freedom. I don't know if we missing the point, y'all. We got to remember that friendship. I'm talking about valuing friendship. I don't know if we missing the point. Missing the point. The point is I'm making is this. We value good friendship. You have to know when people are friends with you. I'm not, y'all got to hear me. Y'all got to hear me clear. Hear me clear. You're going to know when somebody is your friend. You're going to know what's real. Ain't nobody tell you what's real to you. I don't know what happened behind the scenes. What I'm saying to you guys is if there is someone, whether you or anybody, whether someone has some flaws, if the good outweigh the bad, go with the good. Value friendship. Yes, we are talking good. Yes, ma'am. What I'm saying, I don't know if people y'all have to see the point that I'm making. Friends are hard to come by. You may think that Tanya is a great friend. She may think that you're a great friend. What I'm saying is, if there's something that needs to be talked about, discuss it because it may be worth keeping close, keeping a person close, and maybe they're not worthy. Maybe they're not worthy of your friendship, but you only know that. You value that. What I'm saying is, if a person is your friend, you got to value the good. Not saying, hey, you might think she ain't your friend. That's not what I'm saying here. Y'all got to hear me what I'm saying. Value your friendship. You could have been a friend. She could have been a friend. It's even not, let's take y'all out the equation. I'm talking about somebody that's in your life, family. Somebody that's in your life. If there's a lot of good that they're doing, but there's some other things in your life that call the question. As long as it's not detrimental to your health, as long as it's not detrimental to your family, work on these things if they mean something to you. That is the point. And I don't want us to lose sight of what I'm talking about. Let's not take this person, let's take it as something, an opportunity to keep close something that's important to you. And if it ain't important to you, let it go. Let it go. That is what I'm saying, family. I'm okay with somebody saying, Pat, hey, and I can say yay or nay. But we have to be able to listen first, family. We have to be able to listen. Okay? We have to be able to listen. And we have to be able to take constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. Okay? Because to me, my opinion about Trees and Tanya, I truly believe they really had friendship amongst each other. I believe that. And I still kind of believe it. I still kind of believe it. Sometimes we may error, guys. We may error. Things don't know, we're not perfect. Things ain't gonna always go the way we want it. But is there something good about that person that we can savor and say, okay, they're worthy of this? Maybe so, maybe not. But it's not my call. But this is talking about, I'm just telling you way I think. Nothing personal against Latrice, nothing personal against Tanya. I don't have nothing personal against neither one of them. I'm just, a question was posed to me, and I'm speaking my opinion. There's nothing, no strike against Trees, no strike against Tanya. It's just that if, in fact, your friendship is worthy of keeping, hold on to it. That's the point I'm making. That's all I'm saying. Hold on to it. But if it's not, then let it go. Let it go. You guys wanted to know my opinion? That's it. I got two questions that was posed to me. Two questions that was asked. What do I think? It was all that. Pat, what do you think? Pat, what do you think? That is what I think. That's what I think. With the Chase thing and the Shannon. That's just my opinion, y'all. I could be wrong. That's just the way I think. Everybody ain't got the same makeup. Everybody don't think the same. We all got our own opinions. This ain't putting nobody down. This is for somebody to open their head, open their mind, and open their heart. That's what this video is about. Open your mind. Open your heart. Understand the next person. And that can be on both parties. Don't take it personal. It ain't personal. This is not personal. This is my opinion about, they asking me what I think. I think that true friendship is worth saving. That's what I think. If it's a true friendship, I think true friendship is worth saving. That's all. This is all what this video is about. This ain't about me talking about neither party. This is about true friendship is worth saving. That's what this is all about. We appreciate a lot of great things these certain content creators provide. They can be counted on one hand, not one hand. They can be counted on one hand for the friendship. That's what I'm thinking about in my hand. Friendship is a friend can be counted on one hand. So that's what you value. You value your friends, people. Value your friends. Hello, everybody. Oh, you said, oh no, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, especially with where the information came from. Who the benefit? Okay, Lindsay, you say Salisbury Trees isn't wrong for what she said about 3 snakes. She was dead on head. Some folks have that vision. Some people have that vision. You know, some people can have a dream and come back and talk about it, and sometimes they can have like a premonition, and sometimes things come about in your life and you say, oh, I dreamt that before. That doesn't happen to me. That has happened to me. When you see something or you dreamt something, you're like, I done seen this. I done seen this before. That has happened to me. That's like they call that a premonition. A premonition. What you said, it said, then you said, then they wonder why trees don't trust them. Well, you know what? To me, people have to, you have to earn. They have to, let me say it right, because I want people to hear me clear. I don't go out trusting everybody. That trust has to be earned. I don't know nobody in their right mind that goes out. I mean, hey, some people do. Goes out in their right mind to start trusting everybody. That is not a wise thing to do. Period, point blank. You keep living life of teaching. People have to prove them. Excuse me. People have to prove themselves. You protect yourself when you do that. I mean, it ain't about just treat any smart person in their right mind will not go around trusting everybody. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's just the way it is. I wouldn't. People have to prove themselves. Who's to say I got to go around here and trusting people? No. Why? What have you done for me to trust you? No. That's a form of protection. You protect yourself when you safeguard yourself that way. And there ain't no right or wrong about it. Just living life will teach you that. Life will teach you that. And as we're back on the track, guys, about friendship, value your friends if you have it. Value your friends if you have it. Carol, you said, I don't trust him either. I don't watch. Okay, value your friends. Value your friends. You said you hate to see all these black women fighting on here for the whole world to see. It's sad to me. You know, to get a peace of mind, sometimes you have to pull back from the social media realm. You have to pull back. And what I want people to see this is when I would sometimes, let's put it this way. You have to pull back sometimes so you can take a mental break from social media, because sometimes we can get convoluted. We can get so bombarded with it. We kind of be off track sometimes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're battling and fighting everybody, then we can kind of lose track. Sometimes we have to step back, take some deep breaths, and come back again. Sometimes you need time away, clear your mind. Okay, because I can see that easily happen. If you're on here constant, 24/7, nonstop, you can get caught up a little bit. You know, we're imperfect people. That happens. We're imperfect people. That happens. We're imperfect people. That happens. Hello, would you say? I honestly believe they're both hurt. Yeah, and that's the. I don't know. I don't want the. Well, you know, you can't stop people from thinking what they think, but that's the point. I saw the hurt in both of my eyes. You understand me? And I felt that they both had a genuine, seemed like care for one another. That's what I felt, and I still feel that way. So me coming on this platform today, I don't want them. Well, you know, you can't stop people from thinking the way they think. Mm-hmm. I just want them to. I want you guys to know that people be hurt sometimes. And sometimes their way of expressing themselves when they're used to communicating with the world, sometimes that can pour out over into our social media ring. And sometimes certain things may need to be talked about before that happens. You know, I believe that the two, when I say the two, Trees and Tanya, they really had I believe they really had a trust for one another. I believe. And I would hate for if their friendship can be savored or saved, then, you know, maybe some things are worth saving. That's the point of this video. The point of this video is not about me. It ain't about me. Not about me clout chasing or me discrediting Trees. That's not what this is. I don't want us to lose ground here. They asked my opinion, and my opinion is those two, I feel that they had something there. What it was, it appeared that one had when I say one, not one person, the two, both may have had a genuine understanding about one another. And I hate the fact that something, them going on their trip and they become divided. If they are divided, I don't know if they're divided or not. Maybe they just need time apart. Sometimes, people need time apart. Sometimes people need time apart. But if they can able to work that thing out and come back together, then so be it. If it's worth it. If it's really, truly meant to be, it'll get back. It'll go back. That's the point of this video, family. Not to discredit Tanya, not to discredit Latrice. It's to safeguard your friendship, protect your friendship. And sometimes we have to be understanding of one another, giving of one another, patient of one another. Okay, family? That's what this video is about. So don't take it personal. Tanya, don't take it personal, Tree. This Pat over here. I still love both of y'all. It ain't nothing y'all can do about it. I still love both of y'all, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. They're gonna work it. If they work it out, that's work. They're gonna work it out. If they don't, sometimes people need time away. They need time, and then maybe they'll get back together if it's meant. I hope so. I hope they have not severed it that much where they can't, come together again. Because I like watching both of them. I still watch and support both of them, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Just like they gave their opinion, I gave mine, and we still gonna, hey, we're gonna move on, and hey, it is what it is. Ain't nobody gonna fall out. I'm not gonna fall out. I'm not gonna. I've learned. I've been around people where I've learned to be able to accept or take constructive criticism. Not that people ain't gonna say the stuff you like to hear all the time. If they tell you what you want to hear all the time, they fake. If you got somebody, a new person all the time around you, telling you what you want to hear all the time, don't trust them. That goes for Latrice and Tanya. If you got somebody around you all the time telling you what you want to hear all the time, don't trust them. Now I know y'all made them be a little bit upset with me because I'm talking, but I ain't said nothing bad and I ain't said nothing wrong. I'm still loving you. But I'm gonna say what needs to be said. I still think y'all had something special. I did, I do. And I hate that y'all had to settle like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now I said it. I don't like it. But I still care about both of you. And it is what it is. And ain't nothing y'all can do about it. It's going to be all right. It's already all right. Sometimes things don't work out. Like I said, sometimes people come into your life for a season. People come into your life for a season. And you got the people, y'all got to be able to accept it. When somebody says something, you can't just want to pull the shotgun out because they said something you don't like. Sometimes you just need to listen to it. You ain't got to fight everything. Don't fight everything. You ain't got to fight everything. Don't try. You know how much stuff come up. I'm an owner, business owner. You know how much stuff come up against me. I have to hear and go through stuff. I can't fight everything and everybody. And some people done said something. I'll be like, ooh, maybe they got a point. They call that growth. They call that maturity. You ain't got to fight everything and everybody. You show people by your actions. You prove things through your actions. You ain't got to fight and say everything out your mouth all the time. Show them by you what your worth is through your actions. I love you. I follow you and still gonna follow you. I think you got a lot of good in you. I'm talking about Trees now. I think you got a lot of good in you. And hey, it is what it is. I follow Tanya, beautifully here. She ain't done nothing for me not to follow her. I'm gonna follow her. Because there's some great qualities in both of them. I see good in both of them. It is what it is. It is what it is, family. It is what it is. Is there things we can work on? Yes. We all got some things we can work on. We're not perfect. Y'all asked me for it. I gave it to you. My opinion. That's just my opinion now. Family, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I want to tell you I love you. I love everybody on this platform today. It's the hard truth. I should have put on here hard truth on there instead of my opinion. But it's just my truth. It's just my truth. My opinion. I love you guys. I ain't gonna fall out. Y'all ain't did nothing to me to fall out with you. Y'all have not personally done anything to me to make me fall out. I still care about you. I care about Latrice, and I care about I'm about to say Tanya, and I care about my subscribers, guys. I love you. You guys if you haven't subscribed to my page, go ahead and subscribe. When we come on this platform, we say things, and people may not be in agreement with it, but it's okay. The world is not going to come to an end, guys, if somebody has a different matter of opinion. People are not going to always agree on they don't agree with what I have to say. I did reports before a board of people. Hundreds of people. I had to write reports. I had to speak before a broad audience of people. Oh, yes, I did my best to make this project right. But they had some differences. And with that differences, I listened to what they had to say. And guess what? I was able to go back based off their report, based off what their concern was, add that, implemented that into my program. And guess what? It made it top of the line. I got bonuses after that. You got to be able to listen to people. Don't take it personal, because what they have to say may be beneficial for you, for the project, for the situation, to make it whole. It doesn't discredit, make you feel bad, make you to think, open your head up, think about what's going on. Because they may have some validity in what they're saying, or something could be, it could be a missing piece of the puzzle to make this thing complete. Family, you got to be able to be open-minded. Open-minded. That's how you grow. They call that growth. They call that maturity. Now, I love y'all, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And it is what it is. Mm-hmm. We ain't gonna fall out. We are not gonna fall out. What do you say? Latrice said, "You another fake one. Be waiting for something to happen to jump ship. You were just talking good about me. I still talk good about you, baby. What is going on here? Are we losing? Baby, me and you ain't gonna fall out. No, ma'am. I don't understand. You are I'm still talking good about you. I'm still talking good about you. I don't know where we went wrong at here. I don't know where we went wrong at here, darling. I still support you. I still support you. I don't know where we went wrong at, darling. I still support you, darling. Jim, you said, this is why I ride along. I have 6 best friends, older women I grew up with from high school. I was never crossed. We still best friends to this day from high school, and I love them like sisters. Yeah. That's good that you have good friends. That's good. Great. You have to cherish your friends. If you don't feel that they're worthy, well, then they're not worthy. What you say? Hey, Patricia. Hey, everyone. Friends must agree to disagree. Friends are few and far between. Yeah, friends are few and far between. This is no attack on no one. This is for us to value our friendship. I don't know where we missed out at, y'all. Me too, Jimmy Lynn. We have been friends for over 40 years. So true. Trish, we still love you, baby. I don't know if you I don't understand, but I still love you. I don't know if y'all understanding the point I'm making here. You said another fellow waiting for something to happen. Something to happen. Seems like you pretty much got it in control to me. Yeah, this ain't no attack against you, baby. It's me trying to let people know if you got a friend, you got to value it. That's all this is. This all this is. Value your friendship. Value your friendship. And who's to say y'all ain't still friends? Y'all may be still friends. If it's important, stay friends. That's the point. That's all this is. That's all this video is. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. I still support you. I don't know what makes you think I don't support you. I support you, darling. I support you, darling. I think she know I'm not fake. I don't know. I don't know. You know, this stuff is really fresh. And because it was brought to social media, people are responding and giving their opinions. And people may not be in agreement with that, but that doesn't mean I don't think she don't think I don't support her. I hope she don't, because I support her. I'm telling you, just value your friends. Value your friends. So Patricia's not fake. She is a good. I know I'm a good person. I know it. Thank you, darling. Yeah, this ain't no attack. This ain't no attack against you, baby. This is not an attack against you. This is people. I want them to wake up to know what's important. Know what's important. Be able to think about what I'm saying. This is not just for Trees and Tanya. This is for anybody that is going through something or questioning a relationship, whether it be relationship or friendship. To think about what's going on. If the good outweigh the bad, it may be something worthy to hold on to. That's what this is about. Don't take it personal. Because I support you, baby. Always have. I've always supported you. Still do. I subscribe to Tanya as well. I hope we're not missing. I hope we're not missing the message here, family. Yeah, I hope we're not missing the message, family. Let's not miss the message. What you say? If I had a real friend, I would not break my friendship off with them over one mishap. And if we have them, now let me tell you something about friendship. Now, sometimes friends may not agree upon a lot of stuff. Now that will happen, and sometimes they separate themselves, but they come back. You see, sometimes that's what I say about us being imperfect. Sometimes we need space. We need time alone so we can figure things out. You get what I'm saying? But I want us to not be selfish. I want us to be understanding. That's for both parties, whatever parties. Parties mean anybody that's dealing with a situation. Anybody that's dealing with a situation, that's going through something with their friends, that's going through something with their relationship. If the good outweigh the bad, you may want to hold on. That is the point here, family. If the good outweigh the bad, hold on, baby. Hold on. That's all we saying, baby. That's it. Good afternoon, Miss P. Chance came on her platform yesterday and said she will be revealing herself real soon and that she is not that other person. Okay. Stay tuned for that. My opinion, I will do it. Okay, darling. Thank you, Miss Joy Brothers. I will do that, darling. Thank you so much. I'm open-minded. Yes, ma'am. I would love to see that. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look and I can say, oh, I was wrong. Their voice sounds so much. You know, people can throw their voices. People can throw their voices just like you have some of these artists, these celebrities, their voice, they sound like Bernie Mac. They sound like, what's his name, Chris Rock. But then they're a totally different person. And then sometimes your voice can sound just like another person. You may not be that person. Now, I can admit when I'm wrong. I'll admit. I will admit, y'all. I will admit. Jennifer Thomas, I love you, baby. This you too. I can admit when I'm wrong. But that's what it sounds like to me, y'all. That's what it sounds like to me. You say a genuine friend is protective of each other's feelings. And yeah, I noticed that. You know, when I noticed in a friend, you know, because I had one of them. I have one of them. They get very protective. If they see something that they question, they'll say something about it, okay? Because they may see something that you may not see. And I want y'all to just hear me for a moment. Hear me. They may see something that you don't see. And because they challenge something, or they may say, hey, well, this and that, maybe they want you to take a deeper look. You see what I'm saying? Or sometimes, sometimes friends do get jealous. They can get jealous because you may be spending a little bit more time with the other person. But that happens, y'all. That happens. But I'm just saying, family, if you ever had any friends, I got a friend right today I had for years, still got him. And all of that, what I'm telling y'all, I ain't telling y'all this just based just off Latrice and Tanya or what my opinion about that. It's about my experience with friends. This is what this is. The good, you take the bitter with the sweet. If they're not, like I said, if they ain't sleeping with your man, they ain't stealing your finances, they're not causing hardship to your family, and y'all work through things, y'all just have a disagreement. If it's worth it, work it out. That is the point I'm making here. Not to throw shade on either one of them. That is the point. And I mean, I can't stress this enough. It's not, I'm talking bad about this person. No, that's not what this is. Y'all got to realize that's not what this is. And if you don't realize that, I don't know how to explain it as clear as I can. This is what this is about. Not to throw shade, just to inform. That's it. What you say, Joy Brothers? You said Tanya is a real friend. Trees have a lot of growing up to do. She's gonna miss out on a lot of good folks being evil. Well, what I'll say, sometimes you can experience things in life, and it's hard to trust people because of what you could have been going through in your past. Then it's hard to allow people to get too close. Not saying that's her situation. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying if a person is going to have an experience, have a lot of, if you go through things in life, if you've been hurt a lot for whatever reason, then you stay guarded. And that is one of the reasons why I'm the way I am. If in fact someone say you don't trust nobody, it's not that I don't trust nobody, it's just that you have to prove yourself. You have to earn that trust. And one way to earn that trust, you have to show that you're trustworthy. And that's all, I have to say about, me trusting people. You got to prove yourself. You got to earn that position. And once you earn that position, then now you're on a higher rank where, okay, you've proven yourself. Until there's something tragic that happens that you've crossed the line that you shouldn't have crossed, because you know me like I know you. You see what I'm saying? If you know me like I know you and you cross that line, then not saying that I won't forgive you. It's just that it may take a minute. It may take a minute, and then sometimes depending on what it is. You see what I'm saying, family? That depends on what it is. It depends on what it is. What you say, Jennifer? Mm-hmm. It depends on what it is. Hey, this is not to bash no one person. I want y'all to understand that. This is not to bash. This is not to bash no one personally. This is for us to let's keep an open mind about things. When we do that, we grow. That's all that is. What you say, people go where the wind blows. Okay. All right, you said, my friends, if they don't like something I did or I say, they call me out, I take it and go on. You take it and go on. Yeah, I really do. I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. I really do believe Tanya was a best friend of hers. Don't think Tanya crossed Latrice. I really don't. But Peaches, blank, yes. Peaches, yes. Well, I just want people to know friendship is hard to come by. Good friends are hard to come by. That's all I'm saying. And good, when I say good friends, people, when you when somebody cross you out, what's real to you. You know what you will and won't tolerate. So you know that. Say, wow, they've been on live together. You said your brother also a friend is not always a person you know. For many years, I know Tanya is a real friend. Trees miss up on one of. Well, I want to say this, y'all. I want y'all to know that you do have to safeguard yourself. Everybody don't fall in the friendship category. What I mean by that is you have to be careful with people. You have to be careful with people. That's why I tell you, protect yourself. Everybody don't deserve to be in your midst, in your company. You get what I'm saying? Not trying to say Tanya's this, not trying to say Latrice this. And that's what I want y'all to do. Stop taking what I'm saying personal and listen what I'm saying. And what I'm saying to you guys is this. Be careful who you let in your circle because everybody ain't trustworthy. Okay. And when you find someone that you can trust, that you're working through that friendship, if they good outweigh the bad, then you value that. That is the point. I've been repeating this for quite some time here. That is the point. And I don't want us to lose sight here. I don't want us to lose sight here. You say, I would prove anything to any of you if I was chased. Who's Vaughn 75? No more drama. They both are side by side on their platform. Okay. All right. Well, that's good, family. That's good. That is good. That's good. I'm just telling y'all what it sounds like to me. And if they side by side, that's great. But that's just my opinion. Y'all don't, let's not get that bent all out of shape. Let's not fall out with one another because we thought some way and we voiced our opinions some way. Let's not do that, family. We got to be smarter and we're stronger than that now. And how can they be on live at the same time? What'd you say? I wouldn't prove anything to any of you if I was chased. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, family. I don't know why we have these platforms and then we go on these platforms. They say we shouldn't go on the platform. I don't get it. How in the are y'all thinking that's the same person when they have been on live together? Mm-hmm. Well, y'all, I want y'all not to miss sight of what we talked about earlier. You said, and I also saw Chef Carmen live last night on Facebook. I also prayed that Chef Carmen and Latrice amend their friendship. I didn't know it was broken. It was genuine, so it's tiny. Well, I didn't know their friendship was severed. I didn't know that. I didn't know the friendship was severed. They are not. Kia, you said they are not one and the same. Okay. We have our opinion about who's not who and who's not the same. Okay. We got a lot of us very boisterous about that. So that's fine, guys. We got our opinion. So we ain't gonna say mean things because we have our opinion. You said say that, Patricia, say that, me too. I cherish my best friends and I have 6 of them and I cherish your input. I cherish the conversation. I cherish everything for my 6 best friends. Yeah, that's all it's about. Please, we love you, baby. I hope this doesn't sever. I hope this clears up things. And beautifully healed, Tanya, we care about you too. We love you too, baby. We love both of y'all. Both look at me, both of y'all. Or both of you all. Yeah, we love both of you all. There's no ill intent over here, darling. No ill intent. It's just that they asked me what I thought, and that's what in my opinion, that's all it is. Nothing for us to fall out. We're not gonna fall out. Hello, Auntie Loretta Brown. Have a blessed day. Yeah, we're not gonna fall out. I don't. You've not done anything to me for me to be that angry to fall out with you and all that. And beautifully here, you haven't either. So we're not gonna do that. That's not what this is. This is not what this is. Hey, that's not what this is. Jimmy Land, me too. I love Trees and Chef Cup. You know, I think Chef Carmen is great. I've seen some of her videos about the food. I don't know. I just a lot of. Let me tell y'all something. There's a lot of great amongst the people that feud against each other. You know, I'm just telling you. Chef Carmen to me looks like she's good at that cooking. I saw her, and her videos look very professionally done. I think she has a book. She's preparing that food, and she presents herself in a manner that she says about what it is she does online, as far as her network and the books and her food. I can't do nothing but respect that. I respect that, y'all. I respect that. Latrice, she do her comedy. She have a connection with the society. She get on here, express her feelings, what the things she go through. She shares with us her life. She let us in her home. And it takes a great person, a strong person to do that. I cherish that. I respect that. Beautifully healed. I saw that she was sticking it out, hanging in there. She was having great content on her page. Looks as though she was genuinely helping and assisting. And I follow her because it seemed like a piece about her that I like. A lot of great qualities. A lot of great qualities. I'm just a young lady that has a platform, and I see certain things that I respond to. Just like with the Roz thing. I don't like the things she do. She get up and just nitpick metal off. I just don't like that. I don't like it. It's very distasteful. Miss Carver, she's got a sense of humor. You see, she's funny. She's very forthcoming, straight out, tell it like it is. I like that. Mrs. Holla, laugh, fat pay and laughs. That woman keeping it real. Smart. She's singing. She's seasoned in her own right. Old lady, 96. They say she's 96. Still got a mind. She keeps you laughing. I love that. I see great qualities amongst a lot of people. A lot of them. DJ. The woman seemed pretty sharp. A lot of points she make, I listen to. You see, you got to keep an open mind. Not shut your mind off to all these people. There may be a dislike here, a dislike there. That don't mean I have to close my mind off to people. I listen. Is there flaws in all of us? Sure it is. Sure it is. Well, can you find the good in something that they do and praise it? Absolutely. Will I say something that you may not be in agreement with? Yes, I may. But that does not mean I hate you. That does not mean I don't want well for you. That does not mean I am against you. That doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. I wouldn't be the person I am if I wouldn't say the things that I say. I still care for you. You guys have a lot, the great to offer to the social realm. We don't have to be fighting and bickering with one another to grow, to gain notoriety. Mm-hmm. We don't have to be at each other's necks. I can't say this, you can't say, no, that's not how this not this. We all are adults. We all have our own opinion. And some things we may not agree with, but that don't mean we got to throw you under the bus. This is not what this is. This is just an opinion of what I see, what I will, my friendship, me. So I hope what I've stated today, we take heed from it, find the good in it, and to know that people are not against you. People are not against you. Everybody is not against you. I'll put it that way. Because some people are against you. Let me rephrase that. Let me correct myself. Everybody is not against you. Let me put it that way. Okay? Much love, family. Y'all talk. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Y'all be safe. Take care. Bye-bye.